Hello and welcome to another video. Today I have a special unboxing video of a Kickstarter board game that I just received. It's come in this rather fetching cardboard box. This has come all the way from Italy and it's something that I kickstarted quite a while back. Finally arrived, so we're going to take a look. The game itself is called VHS Very Horror Stories. I like the VHS title. I don't like the Very Horror Stories title. That comes off the tongue weird. Just sounds weird. But I'll show you inside the box. So they're all in kind of like VHS style cases. So we have 4. I don't think I backed for the entire thing because there were like certain different tiers, but I got one of them. I don't know which one. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay, so this is what we have. They're all in, like I said, VHS style boxes. We have a slipcase for these as well. And we have a small little thing there. So we're going to look at this one first. Let me pop these down. Okay. So this little thing here, SHS Short Horror Stories. This might be kind of like an expansion kind of thing. So it just opens up at the side here, and yeah, so short horror stories are half-hour long sessions for both group and solo mode. Although they follow most of VHS's rule set, they are affected by a series of changes to favor quickness and deadliness of play. The goal of a SHS is always to kill the monster. So these are just kind of like scenarios that you can play on your own. They're all kind of like based on existing horror franchises, as you can probably see. So that's like one of the little expansion things that you got. So let's have a look at the main stuff. So I'll put that single one aside for now. Okay, so this is the main box. I quite like this slipcase, it's pretty cool. If you haven't guessed, this is a horror game, which can be played solo or with other people. And they've really gone in on the VHS aesthetic. Beautiful art, and they look exactly like VHS's. So I think these are all kind of like playable outside the box. You don't need like a base game to play, because it says it contains like the basic rules and all that lot, and it's all got tokens and stuff like that in. So we'll have a look at these like one by one. Need some scissors to open this up. So this first one is called Bloodlust. Welcome to Bloodlust, the VHS dedicated to slasher movies. So you have all that stuff inside. And that opens out into VHS. They've really gone all in on this aesthetic. That's all pretty cool. And that opens up at the top. It has all this stuff inside. So let's have a look. So we have what I'm assuming is rulebook. It says rulebook right there. And this is going to include the basic rules as well. It does list the Kickstarter backers here. Not sure if it contains all of them. We will see if I can find my name. Or I might not have backed that tier, maybe. Who knows? I'm not seeing... Yeah, I'm not seeing my name. That might have been like a different tier. So, yeah, we have basic rules, etc. Telling you how to play. Quite a meaty book there. And like I said, hopefully it doesn't need anything else, and it is just something that you can play out of the box, because I don't have like a base game. So I don't know if it really says in here. It just says Bloodlust is the VHS dedicated to slasher movies, etc., etc. Not entirely sure, but yeah, from what I remember, they are playable outside the box. So yeah, that should be all fine. So what else do we have here? We have all the tokens. Little punch out tokens there. One tiny little criticism is kind of like when you punch out all these tokens, they're probably not going to easily fit back in the box. But I will cross that hurdle when I come to it. So you have enemy cards here by the looks of it, or player cards. It has information on the back, and you've got nice artwork on the front. So these are all the monsters and maybe player characters as well, I'm assuming. And the last ones in here, we have like some maps by the looks of it, or Bloodlust, the slaughterhouse. Okay, these look like different scenarios. So you have like 4 different scenarios there, and they have maps on the back. So I'm not going to open all these, I'll open just one. And it's got like some rule stuff and a big map. You can see there. And rules on the back. So I wonder if the rules are the same for each one and they're just reprinted. They would appear to be identical. So that is everything in the Bloodlust box. So let's pop all this back in and take a look at one of the other ones. like I said, everything kind of fits in that box pretty tight. So tokens will probably have to be kept separate once they've been punched out. So pop the VHS back in the case. Next we have Overplague, which is kind of obviously an alien kind of one. Sci-fi horror. Let me open it up so the glare isn't on it. So yeah, this is going to be your alien themed one. There we go. So this will, I'm assuming, contain very much the same thing. I would not recommend putting this video in your VCR. So it's very dirty. So we'll open this up, and as with Bloodlust, you have all this stuff in here. So you've got your token sheet, and your cards for all the monsters. So some definite kind of like Lovecraftian stuff in here as well. Obviously meant to be Alan Ripley. So those are your cards, and it comes with, as with the other one, four scenario books. One I'm assuming is scenario books, with your maps on the back. And I'll open one of them out. There you go. So I'm assuming the rules on the back are kind of like a just like a quick reference kind of thing, because I'm sure you wouldn't want to be turning the map over like during the game all the time. Then you've got your rule book. And all of your rules inside. Again, very meaty book. So it might have made more sense for them to do kind of like a separate rule book with the basic rules in, and then like a smaller one for each of these actual VHSs. But that's fine. I don't mind either way. So let's pop that one back in. And the last one from the slipcase set, Unchained. So let's open this one up. Seems kind of like a monster in the basement kind of thing. And that's probably my favourite artwork of the three. I like that a lot. So this is the one dedicated to supernatural horror. That's quite a wide genre there. Oh, I like that, and the VHS has got like all runes and shit on it. That's pretty cool. Tokens. book. You know what to expect from the book now, so yep. 4 scenarios again. There, with the maps on the back. I don't need to open those out. Kind of get the point at this point, but I will show off the enemy and player cards. Devil of many eyes. I'm only seeing one eye. Oh, the eyes are all across her body. Yeah, okay. I only saw like there's only one eye on the head, but there's eyes elsewhere. Cool. So that is all the stuff in that one. So that's it for the slipcase stuff. So we do have like one more VHS to take a look at. So let's just pop these back in here. And the very last one is a lot lighter. Horror Fest. Build your own personal horror. So I don't quite know what this one's all about. I read everything like on the Kickstarter, but that was like a while ago before I backed it. So yeah, this is very, very much smaller. So all we have in this is a book. And what is this book all about? So I don't know. I think this is just kind of like more scenarios and stuff that you can maybe combine with other sets to kind of like make your own custom thing. So if you want your Ellen Ripley player in your supernatural horror, then you can do. I would assume that's what it is. Like I say, it has been a while since I actually looked at the Kickstarter page. So these kind of look like scenarios based on kind of like mixing those together. And that shows the whole series. If you can kind of see that. Can't really. I only have 3. Plus this Horror Fest one. Like I said, there were multiple different tiers. I didn't get like the entire thing. I just got kind of like the 3 because it would have been like too pricey otherwise. But this is something that I'm looking forward to, you know, having a look, see how it plays, and getting into. Like I said, there's a solo mode as well, so I don't need to wait for kind of like people to come around. I can have a look at it on my own, and I'm always interested in kind of like new horror board game stuff. I really like stuff like Arkham Horror, the card game. You know, that is kind of like a really like well-designed game, and I like playing that. So this looks like something that is right up my alley, and looking forward to giving it a go. So that was everything that was in my VHS box, apart from some packing peanuts, which are not horror themed, they're just M's. But yeah, that was like some of the stuff available from the Kickstarter. Like I said, it's not the entire all-in pledge, but it is one of the smaller individual pledges. So yeah, that's everything. So if you enjoyed this video, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.